School Royals. We extend a special welcome to our friends from Westfield. Assumption High School, Westfield High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. And now, if you would please remove your hats for the prayer. Lord, we ask your guidance and blessing on this athletic contest, the players, coaching staffs, officials, and fans. Help us to be humble in victory, gracious in defeat, and to remember that all of our abilities are a gift from you. When the game is finished, grant safe travel home to all. We make our prayer in your name. Amen. And now introducing the teams for today's game, starting with the reserves from the Westfield Pioneers. Number 5, Ethan Nemitz. Number 3, Xander Subchek. Number 11, Sergio Barricas. Number 17, Owen Hendy. And leading off for the Pioneers will be the shortstop, number 8, Cash Kangas. Batting in second position will be the center fielder, number 6, Sam Barricas. Batting third at first base, number 16, Mitch Meinke. Batting fourth will be the third baseman, number 4, Irvin Meyer. Batting fifth will be the pitcher, number 23, Graydon Lentz. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 9, Isaiah Amison. Batting seventh will be the right fielder, number 21, Gavin Vosicule. Batting eighth and playing catcher, number 22, Ethan Stolpa. Batting ninth will be the DH, number 18, Stephen Foster, and playing second base, number 20, Cody Brooks. The Pioneers are coached by Adam Sengbush, assisted by Jason Vilkowski. And now for your Assumption High School Royals. The reserves, number 5, Connor Peters, number 29, Braden Peters, and number 6, Frank Maytop. Leading off for the Royals, center fielder, number 24, Nick Lieber. Batting second, playing first base, number 9, Ron Bohr. Batting third, shortstop, number 3, Ryan Shaw. Batting fourth, a catcher, number 27, Nolan Hartman. Batting fifth, the starting pitcher, number 7, Jack Klopp. Batting sixth, at third base, number 34, Walker Livernach. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 4, Parker Gerke. Batting eighth in right field, number 11, Joey Moyer. And batting ninth, at second base, number 19, Chase Lieber. The Royals are coached by Ryan Hartman, assisted by Jim Austin, Greg Grunhofer, and Scott Lieber. Assumption High School would like to thank Aspirus Riverview Hospital and Clinics for providing athletic training coverage for our teams. We'd also like to thank the Rafters staff for the great job they do in getting our field ready for all our games. We also appreciate the work of the umpires, without whose service we would not be able to play the game. And we're appreciative to Selesky Sports for the great job they do in broadcasting, streaming so many of our games. And now, please stand, remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem, which will be sung by Joey Moyer's mother.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were
All right, good afternoon and welcome to beautiful Westfield here in Wisconsin Rapids. We bring you the season finale, the regular season finale for the Assumption Royals as they get ready to take on the Westfield Pioneers. Again, good afternoon, everyone. Steve Maves here from beautiful Westfield on this picture-perfect Monday afternoon. It is Assumption Royal Baseball on Zaleski Sports. Jack Klott will be on the mound here for Assumption. And again, these Royals will be heading to Cochrane Fountain City on Thursday for an opening round game in the WIAA baseball playoffs. Klott on the mound, Gerke in left, Lieberg in center, and Moyer in right. Livernash at third, Shaw at short, Lieberg at second, and Board at first, and Nolan Hartman catching for Jack Klott tonight. Westfield Pioneers out of the South Central Conference, sitting at 4-6 in the conference. They are ahead of Nakusa, behind all the others: Watoma, Adams, Wisconsin Dells, Mauston. Good conference in the South Central. 7-12 on the year. They drew a number 7 seed in their first, or in the postseason. So they'll be able to host a game down I-39 on Thursday night. Warm-up pitch thrown down. Cash Congas to lead things off for the Pioneers. Before we get there, I'd like to thank our game day sponsors, Rapid Sheet Metal, Sparhawk Trucking, and Scott Krug Realty. Again, final home game for the Assumption Royals, and a lot of seniors on this team playing their final baseball here at Westfield this afternoon. And the first pitch from Jack Klott out of the stretch is at 4:34 this afternoon, and it is a ball high to Cash. Driving in 82 degrees. We'll take a look at that weather update here in just a moment. Now it's fouled into the mitt, and it's no ball, or it's 1 ball and 1 strike. 80 degrees here in Wisconsin Rapids. Slight wind. Nothing too bad. The 1-1. Outside. Good for a strike from Klott, and it's 1-2. Thank you all for tuning in. We got a lot of games on the network this afternoon. We'll take a scroll through them here in just a little bit. The 1-2. Missed outside on the spinner, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Graduation for Assumption on Friday. Friday night, 7 o'clock, right down the street here. 2-2 lifted up and out of play. Remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Medford and Marshfield baseball have not started yet. Pacelli Rosholt have not started yet. What other games we got on the network today? I'll figure them all out for you. Two coming back. Klott misses high, and it's 3-2 to the leadoff hitter, Cash Congas. Marathon and Columbus Catholic later on tonight, about 7 o'clock. A shout out to Logan and Garrett, along with Bob Branovich. Eau Claire and New Richmond on the air tonight. That one's fouled back. And it remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good battle here to start things off. Assumption and Westfield, non-conference baseball. Conference seasons are done, except for Pacelli. They're playing right now against Rosholt. And a leadoff walk. Good battle. That time won by Cash. We're underway with an opening, or with a walk.
Pioneers is number 6, Sam Baracos.
Sam Baracos now, the center fielder for the Pioneers. Yeah, their field situated just off I-39, about an hour south of here. Good stopping place if you're heading down to Madison for a long trip, or even a little bit further south. Westfield is a good spot to get off the interstate and just hang out for a while. No doubt about it. Pick off, and they had him leaning. Throw. A The throw a little bit towards home plate. Congas a good lead over at first. Going to stay put, miss outside. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. One ball, one strike, nobody out here in the first. Assumption gave up 2 runs in the first inning on Friday against Pacelli. Barrios squares the bunt, misses high, and it's 2-1. So that game against Pacelli on Friday was so unique. We'll get into that in here in just a moment. It was 2-0 Pacelli after the first inning. It was 2-0 Pacelli after an inning and a half. Assumption scored 4 in the bottom of the second. Pacelli came back, scored 4 in the top of the third. And then they scored 10 in the fourth inning. There's a strike in the outside corner. And then went quiet in the fifth inning, did Pacelli. Nick Lieberg had a solo home run in that game on Friday. A 16-5 loss for Assumption. Kicks and fires. Spinner! And blew it past him for out number 1. Strikeout there for Klott. Looked like he was trying off speed, but a fastball high in and got Barrios to swing through it. Now Mitch Meinke, the first baseman.
Up to bat is number 16, Mitch Meinke.
Runner at first and 1 out. And one of the odd things about that game on Friday is Assumption out-hit Pacelli. And there goes Congas. Throw down to second is high. And Congas steals second base with ease. Assumption out-hit Pacelli and lost by 11 runs. Doesn't happen very often, if ever. 5 walks in that 10-run fourth inning for Pacelli. Again, they are at Memorial today against Rosschultz, and a hit by pitch. Tried to check his swing as he leaned his hands into it. So 2 on and 1 out now for Irvin Myler.
Up to bat for the Pioneers is number 4, Alvin Myler.
Runners at first and second with 1 out. Braden Lentz, the pitcher, awaits on deck for Westfield. Klott comes set and fires home, misses outside. Again, there was a lot of questions if Jack would even be able to play his senior year of baseball after having wrist surgery at the end of basketball season. Sure good to see him out there. That one's going to be grounded over to Shaw at short. Double play opportunity to second for 1. Lieberg back home, and now it gets by, and it hits the runner, Myler. Congas is going to score. Myler reaches on the fielder's choice. There's 2 away. A run comes in.
Number 23, Braden Lentz.
So runner at first. 1 across here for the Pioneers. A wild throw by Chase Lieberg, but it is a fielder's choice nonetheless. Now Braden Lentz, the pitcher. Now going to be popped up. Nolan Hartman twisting and jumping and can't make the play. It's a tough play to make with it drifting back towards you. Didn't know where it was right away, did Nolan Hartman, and struggled to find his positioning.
Here we go, Royals.
Runner at first and 2 outs now for Braden Lentz. The runner at first is Myler. There he goes. Couldn't get his footing right away. Throw down to second is on the shortstop side. Another stolen base for the Pioneers. Rustic Redefine provides a boutique shopping experience with unique and affordable clothing and accessories to fit your individual style. Shop Rustic Redefine on 8th Street here in Wisconsin Rapids. Speaking of Jack Klott, Mom owns Rustic Redefine, high and tight. We'll have a couple of baseball games for you tomorrow, but the regional semifinal is the big thing happening tomorrow in in softball. Regional semifinals tomorrow, regional finals on Thursday. And Klott in tight. And there's runners at first and second with 2 outs. We will also bring you likely a conference championship game tomorrow for the Assumption soccer team. Assumption girls with a win tomorrow will clinch at least a share of a conference title. They'll play Amherst at 7 o'clock here in town. We'll have that game for you on Zaleski Sports. They lost 2 blemishes on their record this year, one at DC Everest and one against Regis McDonald early. And it's 2-0. And they came back with vengeance against Regis McDonald last week, or about a week and a half ago now. They mercy ruled them in a game here in Wisconsin Rapids. Now it's going to be fouled back off of a couple of guys that time, Hartman and Annison, and it's 2-1. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. And it's 3-1. Gavin Vosicule awaits on deck. The 3-1 from Klott. And lost him.
Out to bat for the Royals is number 21. Westfield. Gavin Vosicule.
Now bases are loaded for Gavin Vosicule, the right fielder. With 2 outs. There's a swing and a miss. Good early strike to get ahead if you're Jack Klott, struggling to get that first pitch strike. No balls and a strike. Klott. This is high and in, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Ethan Stopa waits on deck. Klott out of the stretch. Got a strike, and it's 1-2. Right on the outside corner. Jack Klott, one of the seniors on this team, trying to get out of the jam. The 1-2. A breaking ball missed high, and it count runs even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Deuce is wild here in the top of the first. A run across for the Pioneers. And the 2-2. And the count runs full. Runners will have a head start on the pitch from Klott. 3 walks in the inning, a hit by pitch. The 3-2. And another walk. Walking in a run here in the first. And now Ethan Stopa with 2 outs. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook. Get started today. 8th hitter of the inning, Ethan Stopa. 1 ball has been put in play today. Outside corner, good for a strike, and that was that ground ball by Irvin Myler. Resulted in the out of Mitch Meinke. The 0-1 popped up on the infield. Klott's going to take it himself. And after all that, gives up a pair of runs on no hits. We've played a half an inning. It is Westfield 2, Assumption coming up. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Mobile Inc. in Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for car and boat services, including window tinting, remote start, and accessorizing. That's Mobile Inc. on 8th Street here in Wisconsin Rapids. Nick Lieberg to lead things off for the Assumption Royals. Ron Board, Ryan Shaw, Nolan Hartman, Jack Klott, Walker Livernash, Parker Gerke, Joey Moyer, and Chase Lieberg. In that big loss to Pacelli on Friday, Nick Lieberg was 3 for 3 with 3 RBIs, a single, double, and a home run. And he'll lead things off against Braden Lentz here in the opening inning. Speaking of soccer, we've actually got a pair of conference championship games tomorrow. DC Everest is hosting Marshfield, and then that Assumption and Amherst matchup. 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Both soccer games at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. We've got DC Everest, or Marshfield hosting DC Everest in baseball. Tomorrow, we've got Wapaka and Mosinee playing at Athletic Park in Wapaka and Mosinee playing at Athletic Park in Wausau tomorrow. Rochelt is at Pacelli in softball. Sheboygan North is at Pacelli in baseball. Alma Center Lincoln is at Columbus Catholic for softball. DC Everest at Marshfield baseball. Columbus Catholic is at Owen Withee for baseball. And then Mosinee and Wapaka baseball. Amherst and Assumption soccer. Marshfield and Everest soccer. Wednesday night, we'll have our first look at the 2023 Wapaka Lakemen as they take on the Montello Granite Jacks, 7:30 from Lakeman Field in Wapaka. And then you can check out the rest at ZaleskiSports.com.
Is number 24, center fielder Nick Lieberg.
Check out the rest at ZaleskiSports.com when the games on Tuesday are over. There was some early warm-up action. Connor Peters was warming up for Assumption in the bullpen. Nick Lieberg to lead things off. First one missed high to Lieberg, and it's 1-0. Again, Nick, a single, double, and a home run on Friday night against Pacelli. That home run to dead center field, right over the Aspirus sign out there. Now it's going to be popped up and out of play, evens it up at a ball and a strike. Nick is going to be on the Wisconsin Rapids Post 9 Rangers this summer. Looking to be a pretty stout Legion team this year for Wisconsin Rapids. Lined into the net, and it counts run ball and 2 strikes. Handful of the Lincoln guys that are going to be on that team, a successful team from this year, and a handful that are coming back. That one's going to be lined into right center. That one's going to get down. And a base hit for Nick Lieberg. Nick continues his hot hitting for the Royals. And now Ron Bohr, the first baseman, the freshman.
Comes to bat for the Assumption Royals is first baseman, number 9, Ron Bohr.
A strikeout in the first on Friday, a couple of singles for Ron. Just as it was the other day, Ellie Lieberg and Mom show up as soon as Nick gets a base hit. First one to Ron, misses low and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Outside missed. He says low, and it's 2-0. Gotta appreciate everyone tuning in today. Zaleski Sports. Spring season winding down. Memorial Day is next week. 3-0 to board. Graduation again for Assumption on Friday night. Baseball playoffs start on Thursday. And a 4-pitch walk to Ron Board. 2 on and nobody out for Ryan Shaw, the shortstop. Ryan struggled the other night, 0 for 3. Good speed on the paths for Assumption. Ryan can put one into the gap. Squares the bunt, gets it down, third base side. Tough play for Myler. Barehands it to first, and it gets by the first baseman, Mikey. And heading home will be Nick Lieberg. And everybody's going to be safe, and Assumption is on the board. Shaw reaches on the error. Lieberg scores on the errant throw. Board to third. Shaw stands at first, where I would assume he's not going to be very long. And there he goes. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, and a stolen base for Ryan Shaw. 1 pitch. And wouldn't expect much else from the speedy Ryan Shaw. Now a base hit into the gap. Base hit into the gap will score 2. 2-1 Westfield. We play in the bottom of the first. Still nobody out for Assumption. Popped up. Mikey, first baseman in foul territory, is going to make the catch. And 1 away here in the Assumption first. 1 away for Jack Klott. Jack, a home run against Iowa last week. See if he can bring in a couple of runs to help his own cause here. First one to Jack is good for a strike. Walker Livernash waits on deck. Two on, 1 out, the 0-1. Gonna be hit over to second. That's Brooks. And we're tied up here. We're tied up here in the first. RBI ground out for Jack Klott. There's 2 away now for Walker Livernash. Doing the small things for Assumption. Base hit, a walk. Shaw reached on the air, a pop out by Hartman, then stolen base in there as well, and then a ground out by Klott. First one to Walker is good for a strike with Parker Gerke awaiting on deck. Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for residential and commercial computer repair. Custom-built desktops, off-site backup, and mobile repair. Look to Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids. And that one gets off, and now it's going to go into the nice seats behind home plate on the wild pitch. Now they moved the net away from the backstop. Now those seats are exposed and easier for baseballs to get back there. And Assumption's got the lead, 3-2. Livernash to left. Backing up on it is Anderson. Foul territory and just foul for Walker Livernash. Just missed it. Good hustle out in left field by Isaiah Anderson. It's a loud strike nonetheless against Walker Livernash. .315 down that left field line and right field line. .366 to dead center. First game for the 2023 Wisconsin Rapids Rafters a week from tonight. That's 2-2 to Walker. A lot of hustle and bustle going around here at beautiful historic Witterfield to get ready for the season. If you haven't had the opportunity to do so, I would highly, highly recommend coming to Witterfield for a Wisconsin Rapids Rafters baseball game. Absolutely outstanding experience and a good time. 3-2 to Livernash. There's a swing and a miss, and that gets past. Trying to secure the out at first. High throw, and Livernash is going to get to first. Strikeout and wild pitch. And now Parker Gerke, the left fielder. One hit in the inning for Assumption. 5 runs have scored today, and there's only been 1 hit so far here this afternoon. 2 teams trying to find some mojo before the playoffs start on Thursday. Again, Assumption heading down to Cochran Fountain City on Thursday. The winner awaits one of the top teams in the state, Oliva Strum, in the second round, regional semifinal. It'll be next Tuesday, a week from tomorrow. The 30th of May is regional semifinal for baseball. The 1-1. Now it gets passed on the pass ball. Ethan Stopa struggling behind the plate right now for Westfield. Assumption looking for win number 6 on the season to 11 losses, 1-9 in the conference. That lone win was now it's high. The lone win was against Newman a couple of weeks ago. Now it's going to be hit over to second and over the glove of Brooks and bobbled out and right by Voskul, and an RBI base hit for Parker Gerke. Senior coming through with a base hit for the Royals. 4 across here in the inning for Assumption.
Up to bat for the Assumption Royals.
Right over the head of the second baseman, Cody Brooks. Now Joey Moyer's opportunity here with 1 on and 2 out, 4-2 Assumption. There goes Gerke. Throw down to second is in plenty of time, and they got him. Good throw there by Stopa to retire Gerke on the caught stealing. But Assumption scores 4 times on 2 hits, an error, and nobody left. We've played an inning complete. 4-2 Assumption. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
I mean, 9-1-2 here for the Westfield Pioneers in the top of the second. Connor Peters, the new pitcher for the Assumption Royals. Jack Cloud went in and gave up 2 runs. See if we can get you a score here from Memorial Park. They're in the bottom of the second. Rosholt and Pacelli, 0-0. Marshfield and Medford, game going on, tied at 1. They're in the top of the second inning over at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Appreciate everyone tuning in today here on Zaleski Sports. Stephen Foster now at the plate. First one from Peters misses outside. We are just past 5 o'clock here in Central Wisconsin. Steve Maves here with you at Witter Field. There's a swing and a miss. And then back to the top of the order, and Cash Congas leadoff walk to begin this game. Nobody on, nobody out here in the second. Three and one now to the number 9 hitter, Foster, the designated hitter today. Strike on the inside corner, count runs full. Connor Peters, one of the seniors as well on this team. Going to be hit over to Livernash at third. Gobbled up across and in plenty of time. Nice play there by Walker Livernash. Going to be one of the premier players, I think, at Assumption before his high school career is over. Walker Livernash, an outstanding football player this last fall. If you've seen already this spring, pretty gosh darn good baseball player as well. Now Cash Congas, a walk to lead off the game today. Scored on the errant throw by Lieberg back in the first. Peters kicks and fires. And behind Congas. It's 2-0. Cash just able to get out of the way. And picture perfect Monday afternoon here in Central Wisconsin. There's a swing and a miss. 2-1. Supposed to be absolutely perfect the next week or so. Knock on wood, but the chance of rain is very, very, very slight, which for some it's great. For some it's not so much. It's supposed to be hot and dry. Could result in some fires and droughting and not good farming weather either. Crops are in and got to get some moisture in the ground as well. The 2-2 from Peters bounces in there. Count runs 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sam Barricos awaits on deck. And another walk. Sam Barricos a strikeout in the first.
That's bad for Westfield. Number 6, Sam Barricos.
Runner at first and 1 out here for the number 2 hitter, Barricos. Struck out against Klott in the first. Runner at first and 1 out. Could be a long one here today. It's low for a ball, and it's 1-0. Mitch Meinke awaits on deck for the Pioneers. Congas an extra step, doesn't go anywhere, and Peters misses again. first, and Congus back in time. A better pickoff move there by Connor Peters. Three and 0 now. Three balls and no strikes.
Up to bat for Westfield is number 16, Mitch Meinke.
2 on and 1 out here in the Westfield second inning. Brewers finally back home finally. Brewers finally back home. They'll be home against the Astros for 3 starting today. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then they have 4 at home against the Giants over the weekend. And then back on the road, heading to Toronto next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Cincinnati for 4. That one is fouled into the mitt. It's 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Peters fires home. Gonna be driven to deep left field. Gerke backing up on it. Warning track. And he's gonna make the catch in front of the warning track. Congus is gonna tag. The throw to third is up the line, and Liverdash saves a run as it hit him on the funny bone right in the crevice of the elbow. Make sure that Walker's all right. Good play out there by Parker Gerke right in front of the warning track, and there's 2 away.
Up to bat for Westfield is number 4, Elvin Miley.
Now Myler at the plate. Reverend Myler at the plate for Westfield. 2 on and 2 out. So that relay throw from Ryan Shaw went up the line and nicked Walker Livernash on the right elbow. Breaking ball good for a strike, and it's 0-1. Unfortunately, now looking at where the positioning of that play was in the Zaleski Sports sign, and now Ryan Shaw just saved a run on the throw from Nolan Hartman. Spiked it into the ground. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 runners in scoring position for the Pioneers. The 0-2. Popped up, foul territory, drifting out of play. Look out over here. Hits the roof, and it remains 0-2. The Assumption softball team back in action tomorrow. They start their playoff push. They'll be hosting the Oliva Strum Cardinals. Gonna be popped up, foul territory again. Take on Oliva Strum tomorrow. And if they can get by the Cards, they'll take on the winner of Pittsville Port Edwards tomorrow, or on Thursday, for a regional final. Highlights of those games on Facebook at the conclusions, obviously. No balls and 2 strikes to Myler. Connor Peters kicks and fires. Missed high, and it's 1-2. Braden Lentz waits on deck. Gets one that he likes, does Peters, the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and a big strike out there for Connor Peters to end the second inning. Gives up a couple of walks, but leaves them stranded. We've played an inning and a half. It's 4-2 Assumption. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
It'll be 8-9-1 due up for the Assumption Royals. Joey Moyer to lead things off. He was at the plate when Parker Gerke was thrown out. It'll be Moyer, Lieberg, and Lieberg here in the Assumption second inning. There's a swing and a miss by Joey. Braden Lentz still out there for the Pioneers. We had some breaking news before our broadcast started today. We'll get into that in just a moment. Out of Green Bay. Breaking news out of Packerland. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball and a strike to Moyer. Inside, 2-1. The NFL has granted the Green Bay Packers, the city of Green Bay, the state of Wisconsin, the 2025 NFL Draft. Moyer swings and misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2. Gonna be hit over to short, gobbled up there by Congas. And a high throw, he's gonna be safe. Give him a base hit. Joey Moyer hustling all the way down the line. You have Joey a base hit, and now it's Chase Lieberg. So again, the Green Bay Packers hosting the draft in 2025. If you're looking to go, if you want to be part of that NFL draft experience, I'm telling you now, it might be too late already. Might be too late already, but I would, if you want to be part of that NFL draft experience, I would call right now. Yeah. Call now, book a hotel. You might already be late on booking a hotel. It was announced about an hour and a half ago. Two balls and no strikes. Moyer stands at first with nobody out. There's a strike to Chase Lieberg. Nick Lieberg awaits on deck. Might be an event that head over to. There goes Joey. There's a strike, throw down, and not quite in time. A good throw again by Stopa. And Lieberg's behind the count, or has evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Moyer stands at second. Offering to Lieberg, high chopper over to third, gobbled up there. Wow, what a play that was by Myler at third. A nice play out there by Myler. A 5-3 put out. And there's one away. And now Nick Lieberg, a single his first time up to right center field. Runner at third and 1 out. That's low for a ball. The catcher didn't know if he had the ball or not. Stopa caught the ball, thought it went through his legs. He picked up his glove and it was right in the webbing. There's a swing and a miss. Nick was trying to put that into the aquatic center area. That was a big swing by Nick Lieberg. The 1-1. Lined up and out of play. Into the parking lot. It's 1-2. Not too far away, I should say. The aquatic center, and everything will be opened up here in the Witterfield area. That's going to be hit to right center. That's trouble. That one's going to get down and into the corner. Nick Lieberg's going to head into second, and they're going to bring him around to third. The throw is not going to be in time, and an RBI triple for Nick Lieberg. Opposite field base hit for Nick Lieberg, and Nick with plenty of speed. Westfield had to double cut off that ball as Foskey will try to get over to it. And now Ron Board, a walk and a run scored for Ron. Nick Lieberg now in his last 5 plate appearances has hit for the cycle. That was going to be hit over to short. That's Congus. Steps and throws, and that will retire Ron Board just barely. It looked like Meinke almost stepped off of the base before he got the ball. But a run will score on the RBI ground out from Ron Board. Now Ryan Shaw reached on a bunt error his last time up. But Nick's last 5 at-bats, a single, double, home run, single, triple. That was going to be hitting to right center, or into rights. And a base hit for Ryan Shaw. And Nolan Hartman, a pop out his first time up. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Shaw back in time. Royals 6 runs on 6 hits. Shaw, a healthy lead over at first, and there he goes. Throw down to second is not in time. Ryan Shaw takes second base. Offering to Hartman was a ball, and it's 1-0. Connor Peters awaits on deck. Hit lined foul into the tall grassy area beyond the right field side, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. 6-2 Assumption. We play in the bottom of the second inning. Two and one now to Nolan Hartman. And Shaw is going to take third base. Gonna steal third. Now just 90 feet away is Speedy Ryan Shaw. We hit up and out of play. Braden Lentz here in the second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runs across for Assumption here in the bottom of the second. Now it's a wild pitch, and Shaw will score on the WP, and Royals get another one. So Assumption in the inning, a single, a ground out, a triple, a ground out, a single. Shaw stole 2 bases and reached and scored just on that wild pitch. Long look there for Lentz. And a walk. No, don't touch it, Joey. Don't touch it, Joey. That ball bounced away from Stopa, and Joey Moyer came out of his spot in the dugout and almost touched the ball, and that would have been a no-no. Now Connor Peters at the plate. Walker Livernash on deck. Hartman leads from first with 2 outs. Fouled straight back. One ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball didn't spin or break. 2 and 1 now. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area. Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big with small rates at Key Savings Bank. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hartman leads from first. And there's a swing and a miss to end the Assumption second inning. Royals score 3. They leave 1. We've played 2 complete. It's 7-2 Assumption. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Pitcher Braden Lentz now. Isaiah Anderson awaits on deck, and that was going to be rocketed foul and well beyond and out of play. A walk, and was left stranded was Braden Lentz the last time. Their good friend Robin Austin making her way to the rat trap down the third base side, getting some phenomenal pictures as she does. Now it's going to be lifted deep left field. Gerke still racing back, and it one-hops the wall. Hits the bottom of the wall, and a leadoff double for Braden Lentz. Sounded good off the bat, looked good off the bat, and sure was. And now there's a runner at second for Isaiah Anderson. Oh, he walked back in the first. Mutual of Wausau Insurance is protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Low for a ball. Connor Peters in his second inning of work. Came in relief for Jack Klott. Saw Jack wincing a little bit, I think, after his inning of work. 2 balls and no strikes now. The runner at second for Westfield. The 2-0. Right in at the knees for a strike, and it's 2-1. Gavin Voskul awaits on deck. The 2-1. Going to be hit over to Livernash at third. Looks the runner back. Comes across, and Board's able to keep his foot for the out. Nice play again by Walker Livernash. And there's one away. Now Gavin Voskul. He had a RBI back in the first on an RBI walk. One of the easiest you can get. Voskul behind the fastball, and it's 0-1. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business, hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Tried to check his swing. It was a ball, and he did check it. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away here in the visitor half of the third inning. There's a strike in the outside corner. Looks good, and it's 1-2. Ethan Stopa waits on deck. Peters comes set. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Give you some score updates here from around the Zaleski Sports Network in just a moment. And Peters has fallen behind now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count runs full, I should say. 3-2. Outside, got him looking at a beautiful pitch by Connor Peters. And there's 2 away. Strikeout number 2 for Connor.
Back for the Pioneers is catcher number 22, Ethan Stopa.
And now Ethan Stopa popped out to Klott to end the first inning. Peters fires home. Way outside, good stop by Hartman. As the weather warms up, look to Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling here in Wisconsin Rapids. They've got more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today. High strike, evens it up at a ball and strike. The 1-1. He popped up, shallow center. Nick Lieberg calls off chase, and that'll end the third inning. No runs, a base hit, and 1 left on. We've played 2.5. It's Assumption 7 and Westfield 2. You're watching high school baseball. Zaleski Sports.
Power and Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Power and Find Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Rustic Redefined is the Wisconsin Rapids area's local boutique clothing store for women and children. Find a personalized shopping experience with excellent personal service and unique and trendy styles. Enjoy a great variety of always changing outfits, tops, purses, shoes, accessories, and so much more. Rustic Redefined has your unique style ready for you at an affordable price. Find your look on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids, or keep up with all the newest options on Facebook at Rustic Redefined.
Braden Lentz back out there for inning number 3. Walker Livernash lead things off. He struck out but reached on the wild pitch and scored back in the first inning. It'll be Livernash, Gerke, and Moyer here in the home half of the third against Braden Lentz. Royals a number 9 seed in the WIAA high school baseball tournament. And heading down to Cochrane Fountain City on Thursday, and then the winner of that one will have to take on the number 1 seeded and one of the top teams in the state this year, Oliva Strum, on Tuesday, a week from tomorrow. That one bounces away, and it runs even at a ball and a strike. Running can be hard on your body, whether you're training for marathons, competitive runs, or just for daily exercise. Turn to Roberts Physical Therapy to get moving, keep moving, and enjoy life on the run. Roberts Physical Therapy with locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and Wisconsin Rapids. Livernash ahead in the count now, 2 balls and 1 strike. Parker Gerke waiting on deck for the Assumption Royals. The 2-1 coming back. Livernash foul past third and evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And mentioned it earlier, but if you haven't and you have the want and means to do so, the Rafters play a lot of home games this summer, every summer, so make sure you come out and enjoy a Wisconsin Rapids Rafters baseball game. Had the best record in the league last year. Lost in the semifinals last year, I believe. And bringing a lot of the same guys back that they had in their historic year last season. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Walker Livernash. And inside, somehow missed him, but he heads to first base. Now Parker Gerke, a RBI base hit his first time up back in the first inning, scoring Walker Livernash. Runner at first and nobody out. Outside corner, good for a strike, and it's 0-1. Foul straight back. No balls and 2 strikes to the Assumption left fielder. An absolutely picture perfect Monday afternoon here in central Wisconsin after a miserable, miserable start to this spring sports season. The last couple of weeks of the regular season are turning out to be all right. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Gerke. Got him looking on the inside corner. And there's 1 away here in the inning for Joey Moyer. Moyer singled and scored in the 2nd inning. At the plate now for Assumption. Had a ground ball to short his first time. Same spot, this time over to Myler to second for 1, and it's dropped. Moyer's going to reach on the fielder's choice, and Livernash is going to reach on the error by the second baseman. And now Chase Lieberg. Lieberg, a ground out back in the 2nd inning. Had the means to at least get the lead runner, Walker Livernash, but it was dropped at second base. Outside low, says our home plate umpire. Nick Lieberg awaits on deck. High and tight to Chase, and it's 2-0. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Kerry Van Hurst, State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. For both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield, find Kerry Van Hurst State Farm on Facebook. Get started today. High and tight again, 3-0. No movement in the Westfield dugout to our right. And the 3-0 to Chase. Bases are going to be loaded for leadoff hitter Nick Lieberg. Nick has been as good as it gets the last 2 games here. They're looking to break this one wide open. It's already a 5-run game, but Nick could do some real damage here. Could do some big-time damage here in the bottom of the 3rd inning with 1 out. Lentz comes set. Missed outside for a ball, 1-0. Nick a single in the 1st, a triple in the 2nd. Lentz comes set. Just missed outside, and it's 2-0. We knuckled foul territory, long run, and just could not quite get there. It was Meinke, and the count runs 2-1. Good hustle over there by Mitch. Two balls, 1 strike to Nick Lieberg. Wentz kicks and fires. And a spinner just missed low. Looked nice, 3-1. Ron Board awaits on deck. Ron was warming up in the bullpen earlier in this inning. The 3-1. And an RBI the easy way there for Nick. Back-to-back walks, third walk of the inning. The Royals add another one. Now a meeting on the mound here for the Pioneers. Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. Also, for the best in recreational and hunting properties in Wisconsin, call our buddy Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. Call him at 715-213-4468, 715-213-4468. Meeting on the mound is over. Ron Board now at the plate with the bases loaded. And only one out. And Brewers back in action in about an hour as they host the Houston Astros. First one to Ron, misses in. See if we can hear those birds a-chirping. 1 ball, no strikes. Ron Board to Congas, that's short, and it eats him up. Everybody's going to be safe. Board reaches on the air. Another run across. Another run across for the Royals. Bases remain loaded for Ryan Shaw. Reached on an air and a single today for Ryan. 7-run game. Ryan looking to blow this one open even more. And they're going to call a balk on Braden Lentz. Everybody is going to move up 90 feet and another run here. All right. Balk is called. This is to Shaw, and it's 1-0. Base umpire all over that. That Lentz didn't come completely set. There's a strike right down the gut to Ryan Shaw. He evens it up at a ball and strike. 10-2 Assumption. We play here at the bottom of the third inning. Lieberg and Board, the base runners. The 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Ryan Shaw. Now it's going to be popped up on the infield. Myler's going to take it himself over at third for the second out of the inning. And now Nolan Hartman. A pop out and a walk today for Nolan. Two still in scoring position for the Royals with 2 outs. Now it's going to be rocketed to left. Over the head of the left fielder, and 2 will score. An 2 RBI double for Nolan Hartman. Over the head of Isaiah Anderson in left. And 2 RBI double for Nolan Hartman. And it's 12-2 Assumption. Good piece hitting there by Nolan Hartman, going after the first pitch. Over the head of Isaiah Anderson in left. Lieberg and Board scored easily. Now Connor Peters, his second at-bat of the day. Struck out in the second, the 9th hitter of the inning for Assumption. Popped up and out of play. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 5 across here for Assumption in the bottom of the third. They lead 12-2. Lifted to shallow left. Isaiah Anderson got a bad look on it. He reaches out his glove to make the catch to end the third inning. 5 more runs on 1 base hit. Royals leave 1 more. We've played 3 complete. 12-2 Royals. Back after this. Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started.
Foster lead things off against Chase Lieberg here in the 4th inning. Jack Klott back out and playing defense. He's now the new second baseman, replacing Lieberg, who's on the mound now. Connor Peters went 2 innings, didn't give up any runs, walked 2, struck out 2, gave up a base hit. Good outing there for Connor Peters tonight on the mound for the Assumption Royals. There's a strike from Chase Lieberg. Takes a deep breath in the 2-1. Hit over to Livernash at third, bobbled. Strong throw and safe. Oh, just safe. There's a runner at first.
That's back for Westfield's number 8, Cash Kangas.
Now back to the top of the order, and Cash Kangas Couple of walks today for Cash. A run scored and was left stranded at third. There's 2 at-bats today. Shortstop for the Pioneers. There's a swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Made a Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel from hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. That's Made a Custom Apparel in Stevens Point. Outside corner, good for a strike, and it's 0-2 to Congas. Lieberg comes set on the 0-2. Gonna be hit sharply to Nick in center. It's gonna be caught. The throw from center to first is over the head of Board, but no advance. It's a good idea by Nick. As Foster did not go back to first base right away. There's 1 away now for Sam Baracos. A strikeout and a walk today for Sam. Urso misses high for a ball. It's 1-0. With so much of our lives riding on the internet these days, choosing a provider you can rely on has become more important than ever. As a local company, Solaris sees their customers as neighbors and not just numbers. You can trust their fiber delivers the fastest, most reliable, and most advanced internet experience in town. Visit Solaris.net. 2 balls and no strikes to Sam Baracos. High strike, and it's good, and it's 2-1. Outside corner, good for a strike. Evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first is Foster. The 2-2. High and out. Counter runs full. Mitch Meinke waits on deck for the Pioneers. Swung on and missed. There's 2 away now for Mitch Meinke, the first baseman. Mitch today hit by a pitch and a flyout in his 2 at-bats. Yeah, that flyout to deep left field his last time up. Right in front of the warning track. Parker Gerke making a nice play out there on that fly ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Popped up. Shallow left. Back on it is Klott, and he can't make the play. Runners at first and second now. After the error.
After that, for the Pioneers is number 4, Alvin Myler.
Myler now, the third baseman, a fielder's choice, and a strikeout today for Myler. He hit over to Shaw at short, and it hops over him, and they're going to send the runner Foster home. Back-to-back errors. Gets the Pioneers on the board. Shaw tried to play the last ball on the hop, and it hit the lip of the grass. And now Lentz. A walk and a double today for Braden Lentz. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. 2-0 now to Braden Lentz. Scotts River Orthopedics encourages you to stop living with pain. Come see them and let's get you living back Let's get you back to living your life to the fullest. For joint pain, rehabilitation, and urgent care, come to Wisconsin River Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids. 3-0 now to Lentz. Lieberg should have been out of the inning, and now back-to-back errors and a walk. Have the bases loaded for Isaiah Anderson. And now time is going to be called. That'll give us time to take a look around the Zaleski Sports Network today. Get you a couple of score updates here. Medford and Marshfield in Marshfield. It's 3-2 Raiders. The Medford Raiders 3, Marshfield 2 there in the top of the 5th. And at the conclusion of that game, Joe Anderson and Bailey Miller will stay there. It'll be Columbus Catholic and Marathon in a baseball doubleheader at Jack Ackman Field. Pacelli and Roshold. Pacelli up 4-0. That game is almost over. They're in the top of the 7th inning. And that might be all of our. No, we got Eau Claire and New Richmond here as well. That one's high and away to Anderson. Ball and a strike now to Isaiah Anderson. Eau Claire Memorial 4, New Richmond nothing. They're in the bottom of the 3rd inning at Carson Park in Eau Claire. The 1-1 coming back from Lieberg. 2-1 now. Kevin Voskul awaits on deck for the Pioneers. 12-3. Assumption. That one's high and over the head. And Lieberg was just about out of the inning. A couple of errors by two seniors, Klott and Shaw. There's a strike. Count runs full now to Isaiah Anderson. Runners will have a head start here. Meinke at 3rd, Myler at 2nd, and Lentz at 1st. Lieberg comes back in the 3-2 and lost him.
Once again for the Pioneers, number 21, Gavin Voskul.
Gavin Voskul, a walk and a strikeout today for Gavin. Bases remain loaded with 2 outs. 2 runs across here for Assumption in the, for Westfield in the top of the 4th. Low and out for a ball, 1-0. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. Bases remain loaded with 2 outs. Chase comes set. 1-1, misses inside. 2-1. Lieberg back. Gonna be hit, foul, and out of play. And counter runs 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of the 4th inning. Lieberg comes set on the 2-2. And misses high again, 3-2. Because runners will leave with the pitch from Lieberg. There they go, there he goes. Missed outside, another walk. Again, inning should have been over on the pop out, on the pop up to shallow center field. Lieberg didn't arrange in to get it. And Klotz couldn't make the catch. Now Ethan Stopa fly out to center his last time up. He's the 9th hitter of the inning for Westfield. A pop out and a fly out today for Ethan Stopa. We play in the top of the 4th. There's a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And missed inside. Runs even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And facing 5 more batters than he should have. Grounded over to Livernash. He's going to scoop it up, and that'll end the 4th inning. 3-run score, 3 walks, a pair of errors, and 1 base hit. We have played 3.5. 12-5 Assumption. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
If you think it's cold outside now, just wait. Nasty weather is on the way, but you don't have to freeze. Get your vehicle into MobileLink for a remote car starter. When it comes to remote starters, there is only one leader in central Wisconsin with over 5,000 units installed. Blake at MobileLink. You work hard, and it's time to treat yourself to something you will use all the time. Schedule that remote starter and start beating Old Man Winter.
Walker Livernash will lead things off here for Assumption in the home half of the 4th inning. He'll be facing off with Sam Barakos, the new pitcher, a lefty pitcher for the Westfield Pioneers. Braden Lentz is now catching, and Ethan Stopa is now the center fielder. First offering from Barakos, the lefty, is low and in for a ball. This past 6 o'clock here in central Wisconsin, teammates from beautiful Whitterfield in Wisconsin Rapids. There's a swing and a miss. Barakos bringing the heat. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Regular season finale for both of these teams. Assumption will head into the playoffs on Thursday, as will Westfield. Just misses a bit high. And it's 2-1. Final home game, final high school baseball game here at Whitterfield this year. Now it's going to be driven to deep left field. And Anderson got a bad read on it, and it's going to one-hop the wall. And Walker Livernash will lead off double. And now a runner at second for Parker Gerke.
Number 4, Parker Gerke.
Braden Peters awaits on deck. Runner at second and nobody out here for Assumption, the bottom of the fourth inning. Assumption has scored has scored in every inning so far tonight. He hit sharply past first. Barricos kicks and fires. Breaking ball, a beauty. And it's 0-2. The ball's in 2 strikes. It's Parker Gerke. Gonna be hit weakly to third. Myler gobbles it up. The throw and in time. Myler's played nice third base today. There's one away for Braden Peters. Runner at second is Livernash. First pitch is good on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Livernash was taking a healthy lead out there at second base, and coach said Cash Kangas hold him on a little bit. Peters swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Chase Lieberg on deck. Lefty fires and records the strikeout. 2 away now for Chase Lieberg. Ground out and a walk today for Chase. Nick Lieberg awaits on deck. Lead off double from Livernash, stays put. First one misses low and away. Some more warm-up action. Looks like Ron Board continues his throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. Fouled at the plate and off of Chase. And he evens it up at a ball and a strike. Hit him in the batter's box. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. We play here in the home half of the fourth inning. And a good pitch. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Chase Lieberg. 1-2 coming back. He hit hard over to short. Congas backhands it, throws across, and in time. What a play by Cash Congas to end the fourth inning. Nice play out there by Cash. And we have played 4 completes. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We've played 4 complete. It's 12-5 Assumption. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool. Tuition, we're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Foster lead things off here in the top of the fifth inning. Foster singled got on base his last time up. The 0-1 outside, 1 ball and 1 strike to Foster. Top of the order, due up next for Westfield. Getting out of the South Central Conference. 7-12 on the year, 4-6 in the conference. And Lieberg's in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lieberg comes set on the 1-2. And got him looking on the outside corner, and there's one away. Strikeout for Chase Lieberg. Now back to the top of the order, and Cash Kangas. A couple of walks and a fly out today for Cash. Popped up again on the infield. Shaw backing up and making the catch. And there's 2 away here in the fifth inning for Sam Baracus, the new pitcher. Sam Baracos at the plate. First one is good for a strike. Couple of strikeouts today for Sam. And a walk. And Lieberg's pumping the strike zone, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. And high and tight. Ducking out of the way was Baracos, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Driven deep to left. Ranging over is Gerke and out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. Fouled it into the mitt for a strikeout. A pair of strikeouts for Chase Lieberg here in the inning. Baracos has struck out 3 times today. We've played 4.5. It's still 12-5 Assumption. You're watching high school baseball in Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be. Nick Lieberg to lead things off here in the home half of the fifth inning. It'll be Lieberg, Board, and Shaw. Looks like maybe Lieberg, Maytott, and Shaw. Frank Maytott awaits on deck for the Royals. Going to be hit foul and out of play. Lieberg today, single, triple, and a walk. Has 3 at-bats. Parayko's out there for his second inning of work. Gave up a leadoff double to Livernash and then had a couple of groundouts and a strikeout. That one's going to be rocketed to right center. That's going to be picked up by Stopa and another base hit for Nick Lieberg. Man, oh man. Three hits on Friday, 3 more hits tonight. Been on base all 4 times. And now Frank Maytott, opportunity here as a senior for Assumption, getting his shot at.
The Assumption Royals, this number 6, senior Bush Maytott.
Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chimney potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the pests and the potato biz at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Lieberg at first with nobody out for Frank Maytott. That's going to be lifted, popped up, and caught in foul territory by Meinke. There's one away. And now Ryan Shaw. Shaw with a runner at first and 1 out. Breaking ball misses low. 1 ball, no strikes to Ryan Shaw. Reached on there, a single and a pop out today for Ryan. There's a swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nolan Hartman awaits on deck for the Royals. Breaking ball missed high. Yes, 2 balls and a strike. Barricos kicks and fires. He hits and just foul down the first base side. Count runs even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 coming back to Ryan Shaw. Going to be hit over to second. Double play opportunity here, and it's off of Brooks. And Lieberg's going to round second and head to third the throw. And everybody's going to be safe. Another error. Runners at the corners now for Nolan Hardman. Tried to backhand it. Did Cody Brooks and rolled up his arm and had the error. Now Nolan Hardman, a 2 RBI double his last time up. That could be popped up, foul territory and out of play. And it's 0-1 to Nolan Hardman. Pop out, a walk, and a 2 RBI double today for Nolan. Breaking ball in there, and it's a beauty. It's 0-2. Brewers getting ready for a 4-game series against the Houston Astros starting tonight. First pitch in about 15 minutes. And that one gets away. Trying to score is Lieberg, and the throw is late on the wild pitch. Runner at second now with 1 out, a run across for Assumption. Jack Klott awaits on deck. Shaw's going to take third with ease, but Nolan had to fight it off with 2 strikes. Ryan Shaw was about halfway to third base before Barricos even released the ball. The 1-2 coming back. Missed outside. Evens it up at 2-2. Two coming back. Gonna be hit right back up the middle. Snagged by Barricos. Good reaction play there by Sam Barricos. There's 2 away. Now Jack Klott, he had 1 at-bat so far today. That was a ground out to second back in the first inning. Shaw's going to be safe back at first or at second. Now Klott. There's a swing and a miss past Klott, and it's 0-1. No balls and a strike to Jack Klott. Inside, gets away on the wild pitch. And that will head into the, once again, the seats behind home plate. Without the screen there, they haven't put the screen down yet for the people to sit back there for Rafters games. Those baseballs are out of play. One ball and one strike to Jack Klott. Breaking ball missed inside, and it's 2-1. Didn't miss by much. 2-1 now to Klott. Runner at third and 2 outs for Assumption. They lead 13-5. Gonna be hit over to second again and into the outfield. RBI base hit for Jack Klott. As 14-5 for Walker Livernash. Runner at first is Klott with 2 outs. Walker a double in the 4th. He started the outing for San Borregos with that double. Fouled at the plate. Good healthy cut there by Walker, and it's 0-1. Fouled it straight back. No balls and a strike. Klott, a good lead over there at first base. The 0-1. Way outside. On the wild pitch. If you hear all that clanging around watching and listening, we got a field mic down behind home plate that is catching a lot of those sounds. The 1-1. Spinner missed. Good block back there by Lentz. And it's 2-1. Borregos comes set on the 2-1. Kicks and fires. He popped up, second base side, backing up, and it's going to fall, and the Royals are going to win. The Assumption Royals will win it here today on a bloop single by Walker Livernash. The Royals 15 and the Westfield Pioneers 5. They scored 3 in the bottom of the 5th to win it here today, 15-5, in the final regular season game of the year for the Assumption Royals. And that'll do it. A bloop single for Walker Livernash scores Jack Klott from second, and the Royals win it today, 15-5. Thank you all for tuning in today and this season for Assumption Royals baseball here on Zaleski Sports. We'll take a quick break, come back with our Heartland Farms postgame show, and wrap this one up. Interviews will be in postgame highlights later on tonight. Final score again from Witterfield and Wisconsin Rapids. It is the Assumption Royals 15 and the Westfield Pioneers 5. Back in 30 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Again, for a final time here in 2023 for Assumption Royal Baseball, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in this year and thank our 7 seniors for the Assumption Royals as they will end their year and their regular season year here at Assumption. They'll be at Cochrane Fountain City on Thursday. But the final score here today, the Assumption Royals 15 and the Westfield Pioneers 5. Royals scored 4 in the first, 3 in the second, 5 in the third, and 3 here in the 5th inning. Again, post-game interviews will be in highlights later on tonight on Facebook on Zaleski Sports. Again, thank you all. For all of us here at Zaleski Sports, thank you for tuning in tonight. We have a handful of games for you tomorrow, including right here in Wisconsin Rapids. It's the Assumption Royals and the Amherst Falcons. From Washington Elementary School, the girls' soccer team here at Assumption will look to clinch another conference title. Again, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to the fine folks here at Witter Field and the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters for all their help here this spring, helping us get these games live for you here on Zaleski Sports. Again, final score from Witter Field this afternoon. It's the Assumption Royals 15 and the Westfield Pioneers 5. Have a great night, everyone. We'll talk to you again tomorrow right here on Zaleski Sports.